You ever almost fallen off a big dangerous mountain? Well, I haven't either, but I come damn close. My name's John Graham. I'm the badass granddad you didn't know you had. And I hope from my storytelling you'll gain some insight into taking risks and living a life with meaning, courage, and passion. Anyway, a while back I was climbing Mount McKinley, Denali in Alaska, a new ascent on the north face, a face bigger than anything on Mount Everest top to bottom. Not climbed because it was so damn dangerous. Anyway, we clawed our way up, 35 days going up.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
We finally got above the hard stuff, and when all we had left to do was 1,000 feet snow slope, 40 degrees or so to the summit. However, we get hit by a storm just short of the summit, and we were trapped in our tents for 4 days. Finally, on the 5th day, the sky clears just a little bit in the morning, so we pack up and head for the summit. But halfway up, about 500 feet from the top, the storm returns, and we're blasted with a heavy winds, and we're climbing the last bit on our hands and knees. But we finally get to the summit, take a few pictures, and start to head down. Now, we can't see because of a whiteout. We can't see more than about 10, 15 in front of us. But we've looked carefully at maps and studied them, and we had a really good compass, and we knew that if we stayed on a certain compass bearing, a few hundred feet ahead was a relatively flat spot protected by a shallow ridge that would lessen the impact of the wind, and we'd be safe. So we take that compass bearing and head down toward that campsite. Now, Pete's in front, has the compass. I'm tied to him with a rope, and Hank's behind me. And I watch the coils of rope at my feet go round and round as Pete heads off into the storm. But all of a sudden, those coils start going really fast, and Pete's falling. I don't quite get it because I'm hit with anoxia at that second, a lack of oxygen in my brain. But Hank behind me isn't, and so he screams, "Pete's falling!" And I come to my senses, jam my ice axe into the snow, snub the rope around the ice axe, and stop Pete's fall. And he climbs back up, and we all make it down to that safe campsite. Now, the point is this. If you're taking risks, make sure when you take them that they're smart risks and not stupid risks. Smart risk means doing a lot of planning, assessing your skills and resources, having the right equipment, assessing the odds before you act. And that's what we did. We'd studied those maps. We trained on smaller mountains in New England, and we knew what we were doing. And we had a really good compass to help guide us down to that safe spot. Same thing will be true for you. I don't think you'll be climbing Mount McKinley, Denali, but you'll be taking some risks in your life. And when you do, make sure you plan, that you have the right equipment, that you assess your own skills and resources, and that you also assess the odds of your success. Do this and you'll succeed.